Okay, market recap. Today is 8:30, 2023. Time is 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bago matulog. Also, I'm working on another video for a side project that I've started. It's called Live Good. Um, Dito muna tayo because really I'm quite nervous on making videos. At some point, I became an introvert, and that's still hitting me. Um, let's talk about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin had a massive drop. Okay, I've been talking about this area for quite a bit, and it revisited that area. Personally, I'm not sure at this point if this trend is gonna continue or it's it broken. It hasn't really given me enough strength to believe that it confirmed this uptrend. Also, it then closed below this pivot low. So right now it's sideways. For me, it's sideways. Let's keep it simple. So this is not financial advice. This is not a recommendation. This is personal view using my strategy. I'm using price action and um, with emphasis heavily on trend. Right now, Bitcoin, as I mentioned, is sideways. So what are we looking at? Right now, this is the range that it's playing with. Closing that up. And this is the range it's playing with. So from what I'm seeing, as long as there's no breakout above 31,850 or 24,777, there's no clear direction. If it breaks below 24,777, then we are on a drop. We are gonna drop more so. And the next drop that I'm seeing is actually at 18,400. I've mentioned this before. I've mentioned this area before. Um, Simple reason, okay? This is an uptrend that Bitcoin actually left and has not tested yet with a strength that broke, okay? That broke this. Oop, too much arrows. Okay, it broke this uptrend segment. This segment broke this high, and this high was a controlling point of this downtrend right here. If you're not familiar with trend, you have to be familiar with it. The reason behind that is simple. Any strategy will talk about trend, and if you don't know how to spot a trend, then you're missing a part of your strategy. Daily time frame is suggesting to me that if it breaks down below 24,777, it could potentially drop to 18,400. Yes, it's a given that there is some buying here and it's being honored, but there's just no clear direction for now. So can we trade Bitcoin? Yes. Yes, lower time frame we can trade Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, simple item, this drop right here is very interesting. Okay, this is the base of this drop. The problem is it didn't close below this low of 24,777, but it did take out some buying, right? I was talking about this area where it bounced up a little bit. If you look at the 5-minute time frame on that, see right there, it clipped this area and then bounced back up. So that made at least a 1-to-1, 1.5-to-1, then hit this area and then continued dropping. That's the daily time frame, and then I refined it to the 5-minute time frame. Next area was this. And I was quite skeptical about this area. I was right to be skeptical about it because it just sliced through it. Let's see, 5-minute time frame. Nope, it just sliced through it. And then that 24,777 area held. So what's next? Next is the current situation of Bitcoin where it rallied. May mga tao na saying just keep on buying it. I beg to differ. All right. So the first thing is find the area that actually broke 26994. This rally upwards broke 26994. I actually gave this out and it missed 5-minute time frame. I really refined this area. It should have been this full area right here at 27,000, but I missed. At 26,936 has not been tested yet. I am not confident with this area anymore, but I am confident with this area for a quick bounce. So the idea is when BTC lands at 26,234 and below, buying can start. All right, because there's traces of buyers right here that actually destroyed sellers. Sellers here, sellers here, and of course sellers at 26994 and below. So all of those were conquered by buyers from this area in the 5-minute time frame. In a 15-minute time frame, that's a wick to wick. Okay? In a 15-minute time frame, this area is looking better. 26,095 or 20 last price is 26,029. If you don't know this already, my strategy again, price action with trend and entries retracement, meaning it needs to go back to certain prices before I do entries. So example would be this. Example would be me setting a limit buy. Let's just do paper trading on this. Okay, $951 of equity on my paper trade, meaning I would do a limit buy of 263,936. Again, this is just for an example. Stop loss of 26,715. So that's below 26,740. Maybe a risk of 50, which is actually 5%. Pretty risky considering my account on this is around $900. But that would be it. There we go. Or the same thing with this area, 26234. Of course, at this point, if I'm doing $1,000, I'm not gonna keep on doing buy limit. I would do an alert because setting buy limits would tie up your account. Meaning, there's already something. There's already a chunk that's being used on this trade from this account. Now BNB. No, Ethereum was the one that was captured. BNB has far to fall before things happen for BNB. 15-minute time frame. Let's stick with that. 218.34, 217.55. That's the area. Entry would be 218.34. This is an interesting area at the 15-minute time frame. Shorting idea 225.75. Stop loss somewhere above 226.46. The reason behind the shorting idea being so interesting is because the daily time frame for BNB trend is down. Okay, the trend is down. Also, it's testing the lows of June 2022. at this point, if it can break below 182.97, it's going to be a free fall, in my opinion, towards 148. And that's a very, very nice profit zone if you can capture that and run with it if it happens. Okay? Be neutral with the markets. I'm not saying that this cannot go up. I'm just saying that when it tried to do so, it hit selling and it has been pushed down. And that push down is being held or being honored by a 1-hour downtrend. Is this a corrective phase? Um, only time could tell, but the dominant trend for BNB right now is down. It's not sideways. Definitely down at the moment. So we'll do this trend. To those who know trend, that's 4 points. Now, Ethereum is a recent capture on the buying side. This is the 15-minute look. I sent this idea to the chat for the group, Crypto Hunters. 5-minute time frame. This is it. No, not Nasdaq. Ethereum loves to trap people or wick people. And I just found this area to be too big. So I refined it, and it's a capture at 1-to-1. Would have loved it if it just kept on going up. But it's the market. It's going to do what it's going to do. We just have an idea of what it can do. And it did that. So I gave this idea at some point when it was just like this, somewhere around this. Now this is a second entry of 1656.28. That's the second buying idea, wick to wick. That's a 5-minute time frame of an idea. So why am I doing a buying idea for Ethereum? Simply because Ethereum just did the wick. Also, Ethereum has an uptrend. Okay. Personally, I'm not quite confident with this uptrend anymore. The reason behind that is this right here. This price point right here was broken. 1611.63. It was broken. It didn't close on the daily time frame. Below that, it's being absorbed. Every selling has been absorbed, but I'm just not confident enough to say that there's more buying in there. But at the same time, it's an uptrend. So idea of an uptrend is to buy, right? That's why I'm saying Ethereum looks nice to buy. I don't see enough idea of a shorting. Actually, now I'm thinking there might be. I need a close below this first. 1697.00. If the price can close below 1697.00 to prove that this selling is true, I just can't consider this at the moment. This wicked already and then it's still propped up. So if it's true, then we can consider shorting. But again, it's going to run into this demand area. This demand area that's holding. So we'll see. Now, Nasdaq. US markets, Nasdaq. No gap fill yet. So Nasdaq has been going up and up. I've mentioned the drop. I've been waiting for a drop to fill a gap at 14526.75. It has not done that yet, although it did try. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame, this did hit a base, so it's going up. So now I have reason to believe that Nasdaq would actually continue going up and up since number one, it deleted this on the daily time frame. This is a pivot high, 15418. That's just proving that there's strength in buying. So anytime it goes below 15,418, I'm okay to consider buying. Just have to look at where at. Oh, nice. There we go. 15,325.75. 15,291.00 as the break idea. So somewhere below that would be the stop loss. That's the first one. Second one is here. 15,081.75, 15,060.00. S&P 500. Okay, take a look at this. Weekly time frame. Weekly time frame. Week to week. No break yet. So this is not as strong as Nasdaq, right? Although it did this, similar to Nasdaq. Actually, it has a stronger move out of that. I don't know. I'm skeptical about the S&P 500. It's hitting this area right here of where it actually dropped down from. So we'll see if it can break past that. But again, uptrend right here, mini uptrend. Dominant, yeah, definitely there's a dominant uptrend. Daily time frame, okay, there's a daily time frame uptrend. So looking at this, I just need it to drop again. Similar to Nasdaq, I'm interested if it keeps on dropping to 4485.50 or if it can clear this selling area and actually challenge these highs. Okay, that's a gap, the gap fill potential for S&P 500 4601.25. Buying ideas below 4485.50. 1 hour time frame tells me that I can buy here at 4443.75 or 4433.50. No, that's the break of the idea. Sorry, stop loss below that, somewhere 4429.75. All right, I'm just gonna stop that with the U.S. markets. If you're interested in the Dow Jones Industrial, let's see. I mentioned this as a buying area, 34888. Breakpoint of the idea is 33803. So it did honor this daily time frame. So now it's gonna try and challenge this drop section. So we'll see. It already wicked it and bounced down. This is previous analysis. I mentioned if it breaks below 33803, it has a potential of going down to 30,800 area. So let's take this off for clarity. So now it's hitting supply. I'm interested in buying whenever it drops below 34,737. If I fail 2 trades back to back, then I stop. That's my hard stop for the day. Let's go over Euro. This is a lovely capture. Okay. Uptrend of Euro. Drop into the sweet spot. 1.07905. If you watch a previous live video that I've recorded, it would be here. So it's now honoring this buying idea. It's going to 1.10085. That's the 1 hour time frame or lower that I have as far as selling idea. 1.0085. If you're interested in buying Euro, it would be somewhere 1.08790. Japan yen, British pound, is trending up. So yes, okay to buy British pound. Not right now. I'm saying if it does a retrace. Again, I'm a retracement trader. So 1.2656 would be the idea where to buy this. And if it drops again, breaks 1.2550, the second buying idea is at 1.2462 on the daily time frame. If you have any questions, or if you have any requests as far as markets go, just put it in the comments or send me a message directly. I can be found, or we can be found in the comment section in the description. All right, for those that trade, if this helps, you're welcome, and green trades.